This week in Come Follow Me, we rest in the Book of Psalms, songs written by people who also could not sleep, people who were afraid and waiting and honest with God about both. And in the middle of all that honesty, they kept finding the same thing: a refuge that did not move. Tonight, you are invited to rest inside that same shelter. Let your body settle into whatever is holding you. Let your jaw release. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Inhale slowly and exhale. There is nothing you need to solve. You don't have to carry tomorrow, tonight. Imagine a man who has been waiting a very long time. Long enough that waiting has stopped feeling like faith and started feeling like silence. He describes where he has been, and he does not soften it. He says he was in a pit. He says there was miry clay, the kind that pulls a person down slowly while they are still trying to stand. You may know something of that ground. Not a dramatic collapse, but a slow sinking. A worry that will not resolve. A prayer that has not been answered in the way you hoped. But listen to how he tells it. He says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Inclined. It is the word you would use for someone leaning down toward a child so they can hear the small voice better. God did not shout instructions from above the pit. He bent toward it. And then, the psalmist says, God brought him up and set his feet upon a rock and established his goings. Notice that the rescue had two parts. He was lifted out, and then he was made steady. God has already been in the places you're worried about. He knows the depth of the clay and how long you have been standing in it. And he is not hurried by your fear or offended by your waiting. The psalmist also says that God put a new song in his mouth. Not immediately. The song came after the waiting, and it was made out of the waiting. And somewhere in the same psalm he stops and tries to count. He says that God's thoughts toward us are so many, they cannot be numbered. More than could be counted in one lifetime. which means that while you have been lying here, thinking your circling thoughts, God has been thinking of you. Now imagine a city, not a peaceful one. The psalm that describes it begins with everything coming apart. The earth being removed, the mountains carried into the middle of the sea, the waters roaring, and the hills shaking with the noise of it. It is the ancient way of saying, everything I counted on is moving. And right there, in the middle of all that noise, the psalm turns. There is a river, it says, a quiet one. Its streams make glad the city of God. Not a flood, not a wave. A steady, unhurried river running underneath a city that is surrounded by chaos. That is what God's presence is like tonight. Not the absence of noise, something quieter than the noise, running underneath it. God is in the midst of her. The psalm says, "She shall not be moved." And then the line the whole psalm has been walking toward. Be still and know that I am God. It is not a command to try harder at calm. The stillness comes first, and the knowing follows. Which means tonight, your rest is not a pause in your faith. It is part of it. You are allowed to stop striving and let God be God while you sleep. He is a refuge and strength, the psalm says, a very present help in trouble. Present, not distant, not delayed. The psalm promises that God will help her, and early. Early, in the way morning comes to someone who has been awake for hours. And it says something else that is easy to miss at the end of a long day. He maketh wars to cease. Not only the wars between nations, the quiet ones inside a tired heart, the arguing you do with yourself at this hour. He is able to quiet that too. The Lord of hosts is with us, the psalm repeats, as if it knows we will need to hear it twice. The God of Jacob is our refuge. And there is one more voice, tonight. A psalmist who has enemies at the gate and still says something almost unreasonable. The Lord is my light and my salvation. whom shall I fear? Though an host should encamp against me, he says, my heart shall not fear. And then he tells us why. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. One thing, not the removal of every difficulty, not certainty about the outcome, nearness. And perhaps tonight you can let that same simplicity rest near you. You do not need every answer in order to be safe. Safety was never the absence of trouble. It was always the nearness of God in the middle of it. And He has not moved tonight. You only need the one who is holding the answers. The psalm ends with an invitation that sounds like a hand on the shoulder. Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. There is one more name for God in these songs, and it is a gentle one. Thou art my hiding place, the psalmist says. A hiding place is not something you earn. It is somewhere you are let into. He says God preserves him from trouble and surrounds him with songs of deliverance. Surrounded, not helped from a distance, but encircled. And even when the people closest to him fall away, he says, "The Lord will take me up." He admits he would have fainted unless he had believed he would see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Not only someday, here. You may be nearer to the goodness of God than you can feel tonight. Nothing about your life is unseen in His care. Even now, you are being held. Perhaps tonight, you may simply notice that you are already inside the shelter. There is nothing you need to fix before sleep. You are not behind. The waiting you are doing is not wasted, and it is not unseen. You may allow one truth to stay near your heart and let the rest go quiet. That God is a very present help. That He inclines toward the smallest voice. If it helps, you might carry one line into tomorrow. Be still and know. You can return to this meditation whenever the noise rises again. And tonight, you may simply release tomorrow gently back to God. Let your breathing slow again. Let your thoughts grow fewer and less insistent. The river is still running underneath everything. The rock beneath your feet was not placed there by you. God continues His work even while you rest. He is near your thoughts, near your heart, and near your dreams. Whatever is unfinished tonight is still inside His keeping. Mercy has not left the room. Grace has not run out. You are held in a love that does not sleep. Let your mind grow soft. You are held in the stillness where God is known.